gonna work?
It's gonna work. We're gonna make it work.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fun with Kevin in the Forest. Well, I'm not gonna be in the forest today. We're gonna go on another adventure because, well, it seems to go in spurts. So we're on a theme now, is the chicken theme. So it's in the spring. Chickens are, well, you gotta get them set up so they can grow. So today's episode is all about chickens. We're gonna start off with heading to the city because we're going to pick up a special chicken coop. Story on this chicken coop is that it was, I guess, built a little too close to a residential structure, and bylaw says that it can't be that close to structure, so they're getting rid of it. So we're going to go pick it up. We're going to try to pick it up. It's in a kind of a precarious situation. We're going to take down a fence and kind of wiggle it onto the trailer. So I've got the trailer loaded. I've got you can see it, we're in the pines. I got the oil tanks that we got from our previous scavenge. They're just resting. Some other projects there, but they'll have to wait for the later date because, again, when somebody offers you something, you can't just kind of, well, I'm gonna get it eventually. You gotta get it right away. So that's my plan today. So I've got some meat birds, and they're little itty bitty ones, and I've got some silky chickens, which are the ones that are going to, they're actually being raised right now. So they're growing, but we need a home for them. So we need a brooder box, and we need a chicken coop. So yeah, it's easier to go pick up a chicken coop than it is to build a chicken coop.
Bean, do you want to come with me? Are you like, I like it in the truck. I want to go on a ride. I don't know, buddy. It's probably a little too warm for you today. You're just gonna have a sleep.
I'm told that this thing is made in two pieces, meaning the this little back half and the front half aren't attached. So my first thing what I'm gonna do is actually attach them together because I want to move it as a whole unit. Kind of put it on skis and then slide it along. Because if I don't, the shingles will separate at the top. So that's my plan. Probably take off this little front balcony thing here because it looks a little loose. See if I can get this thing attached together. You guys want to know what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm gonna attach this ratchet strap around the base of that thing, wrap it around a tree, hook it up to my truck, and pull, and see what happens. We've got it wrapped around the tree, and then we've got a 2x4 as a skid to not damage the tree. There's our strap that goes over here. It pulls it to the tree where we got a block on the tree, and then it's going to pull it sideways. Ready?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
All right, so we didn't figure the lateral forces that are going to be applied to this thing because we're pulling it kind of sideways. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a 2x4 on a diagonal on the back because we did it on the sides, as you can see over there, but we didn't do it on the back. So that should prevent it from pancaking. The reason why we have to pull it on an angle is because there's an actual fence post here that's concreted into the ground. We can't remove it. So we're trying to move it a little bit to the right in order to get it through the fence and pull it onto the trailer straight. Use the long one. We should use the short one here. It fits.
Hold on.
That's probably good.
As long as there's enough parking.
Oh. It's gonna work?
It's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. Hit the fence over here.
Is that just me or is that the fence?
Yeah. Fell on that. Hit the fence. 2, 3. Okay, hang on. 3. Nope. We lost our toe screw. 2, 3. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. One more. Okay. Okay, that's plenty.
You guys want to hit?
We're okay.
One more push. You think this is gonna work?
Take 2.
I don't think it's gonna make it up that ramp.
Oh, yeah. It's only one way to find out. You just gun it? Oh, sure, gun it, yeah. Keep going.
Go that way. Whoa!
Looks like he's aiming for you. Hit him in your shoe. 2, 3, go. I think you did everything. I think we're hitting the front.
Gotta push that out.
Huh?
This one now has to go out.
Mark, bring that board over. There. So do you want me to stake that or screw that in? No. You want me to just pull?
Yeah. Keep going. Okay.
Is it going to squish the trailer?
I have to exhale to get through here.
It's free shots.
I can't
Free
figure.
shot.
I can't figure out how to exhale. Look at that hole.
There you go.
Go a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, okay, okay. A little bit too much.
Chocks on this side?
They're not working. Oh, no way! Oh, hold up! Oh no! It was going.
Oh, not much. What are you working on today? Oh, I got a chicken coop. I got half in a parking lot, half in a trailer. So it's half in the parking lot, half in the trailer, half in the truck. You know that where we got that wood that one time in the backyard? There, that back parking lot. If things worked perfectly, this thing would have slid right up the trailer and away I would have went. But such is life, it just didn't work. So the problem is that we're kind of up on a hill and we've got it down the hill. That's fine. And then we've got it half on the trailer, half off the trailer. But it turns out the skis that we built are too wide to fit on the trailer. So we'd have to get the skis out from underneath the trailer in order to actually get it on the trailer. The problem is the trailer is not attached to the truck. So the truck and the trailer, the truck's moving, the trailer wants to move, So we've got chocks, but the chocks aren't holding. So the thing is just sitting here, wedged. So I've called in some reinforcements. Primarily my buddy Dwayne. He likes moving heavy things. I sent him a picture, so he's going to laugh at me, and hopefully he comes bails me out. I don't know. This we might just get it out in the parking lot and then just kind of give it some time, give it some more thought. Yeah, it's worth a shot, right? Right, Mark?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
Or you could just raise chickens in this parking lot.
Urban chicken.
Urban chickens.
Urban
farming.
Urban parking lot chickens. That's half done, right? That was half the effort. All right, let's reevaluate. Let's get some more, something bigger, something. We need something. We're gonna think about what we're gonna do.
Cardboard boxes? This is the worst trailer.
Who thought the trailer was going to be big enough?
Yeah. Raise your hands. Yeah. Kevin? Oh, yeah.
Wait, a bit more. 1 inch. Good. Whoa!
Oh, yeah, I did a terrible job. I'll try. Keep going. Nope. Well, yep. Nope. Yeah.
Left more. Keep going. Hey.
So plan B, second plan, we're going to cut the legs off and we're going to back the trailer underneath it and then set it inside the trailer. That's our plan. Who knows if that's going to work. I'm taking all the bracing off that we put on to drag it so we can actually back our trailer in underneath it. All right, so the official plan is to cut these legs off and then roll the trailer back and set the chicken coop onto the trailer. Sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? What could go wrong? Let's get closer to the ground, right? I got my Delta pack with my Sawzall. I've got the most aggressive blade imaginable. Anyways, we're gonna cut it off. Should have brought my chainsaw. Hindsight is 20/20. Let's see how this is gonna work. Are we just gonna kick it out and see what happens?
No. Better straighten
Because the middle feet aren't.
straighten that out or else.
It's because the middle feet aren't touching the ground yet. That's why. That's why it has so much weight. Because the middle feet aren't. That back middle feet isn't touching.
Sure? Yeah.
Okay, we don't want it to go this way. Yeah.
Ever?
Well, no, ever. Okay, so get get this leg out.
Are you gonna kick the foot out?
No, you are. I'm gonna hold on to this so it doesn't twist.
Who's gonna throw the trailer? Who's moving the trailer?
Dude,
Let's get the foot out
dude,
first.
get the foot out. Get the.
I'm gonna get the foot out.
How?
I'm gonna kick it.
Use the board so that you don't have to kick it so hard. Just tap it out.
Just tap it out.
If it wants to go, Mark, just let it go.
Oh, yeah, I'm running. Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to save this thing.
Okay, this wants to go now. You good? Now back to trailer cap. Go. Okay, stop there. Good, there. We're safe now. Cut the one on this side too.
And then we can just lift it from here.
It's on the leg. We're only going
That
6.
side's
That
out.
side's out.
Hang on. Hey, go. Screw those things.
I was on the perfect angle.
Hold on.
Ready? 3.
Okay. Hang on. So we've got the weight on the trailer.
Tilt it up.
So we need to lift.
You gotta get rid of these. Alright. Now just let her sit on the trailer.
That's okay. There, we're in. She's in. Whoa.
Doing
A whacker.
Mine's fine too.
Mine's out completely. Yours out? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm taking mine out. Mine's out.
Oh,
Hey, take that up. I can't lift. That'll work.
you ready?
I guess.
Whoa!
Not so bad.
I was lifting it up.
Yeah, I know, but get the truck to pull it on.
Why don't we ratchet strap it to the trailer? And
Why don't you use the ratchet to ratchet it?
Will that work?
I don't know.
Does a ratchet work like it come along?
Hold on.
what?
You ready? This foot's coming out.
Yeah, this one we're 100% on the trailer.
How will we hook it up to the truck? And then ratchet it to the
Yeah,
truck.
that's what I'm saying,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, like
You'll never get that out.
you'll never lift the tongue either.
Well, we will now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
go.
sort of.
Well, how about we set her down? Oh, we're gonna find out. It's sat down on the tongue.
Did it?
Yeah.
So then you're there.
That's about it.
Your legs are on. You're more than halfway.
Oh, yeah, she's kind of in there.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't think it's gonna pop off. It's gonna fly out. Get it backwards. All right, we got her strapped down. Can you see it in the background there? It's trailing behind me. Hopefully it stays like that. Now we just gotta get it back. We gotta get back to the off-grid, and hopefully it stays there. We watch it. It's always more work than you think it's gonna be, and it took just about all day in order to do that. But if you were to price that kind of material out, and you were like figuring out if you were to build that thing with today's pricing in lumber, you're probably looking at like maybe a couple grand. Like with the shingles and the 2x4s and all the strapping and whatnot, and the time, it's probably worth at least $2,000. Anyways, that's a good score for today. Anyways, got it out of somebody's hair. Now I got a place for my little chicks to live. Well, guys, we made it. It's the next day. More tasks at hand. Today, I'm tasked with building a brooder box for our little chicks that are on their way. Overnight, the weather turned really cold. It's now down to freezing, and I'm back into my winter stuff. So I gotta build a brooder box because I've got day-old chicks coming. So I figured I'm going to fashion them out of some garage door panels because it's easy to clean but hard to cut. So I need to make a base, make some side walls, and then make a mesh top and hook it up with some heating lamps because these guys are day-olds and they need someplace warm to stay until they've grown their feathers out. Not a bad day to do that, not a bad little shop day. When the sun's not shining, you always go inside and do other stuff. You guys want a quick tour? Look at, quick tour. Oh, quick tour. Oh, I'm dizzy now. You shouldn't do that when you're old. You can do that when you're a kid, but when you're old, spinning, oh. Give me a minute. See how quickly we can build this brooder box. We have a window that we have to go pick them up at the hatchery. We'll get them all set up in their little home. That's by far the easiest way to cut a garage door panel is with a ankle grinder and a little metal cutoff wheel. That worked really well. Stinky, but worked well. In order to build the roof on this coop, or the lid, I ended up using the shelving material that we picked up from that renovation, from that house renovation they were doing. And I repurposed it, cut it down to length, and then I used my stapler and stapled all the corners temporarily, and then I used angled brackets and screwed them in that way. And then the hinges that we saved, I ended up using those for the hinge for the gull wing door. So I was thinking of doing the front of this guy in mesh, but then I was thinking these chickies want to be probably pretty warm. So I'm gonna put a window instead. So I was thinking, what do I got in stock? And apparently I have one of these guys. I don't know where I picked it up, but it's old. K-Lux Safety View panel acrylic. So I'm gonna cut this and put this inside here. And then if you need to vent it, you can actually just pull it out and allow air in to it, or you can keep it nice and toasty. So that's the plan there. It says easy to cut and install. Let's see if it's easy to cut and install. Well guys, I think that turned out pretty good. As you can see, we got the gull wing doors. We can open both sides of them in order to get access to either side of the little coop. And we've got our acrylic, and if it gets too warm, we can remove the acrylic. And anyways, heat lamp goes over top of here, and then you can access it over there. And then I've got a whole, like a wool blanket that I can put over top of the entire thing if I want to regulate the temperature. And I believe the chicks require 95 degrees at all times when they're, for the first week anyways. Anyways, you don't want it too warm because you'll cook them. And the cost was nothing. I ended up buying nothing for this build. I had all the materials laying around or scavenged from other jobs or other projects, or you know, just found them, or somebody was giving them away. If you were to buy everything, you'd probably be around $100, I would think. I don't know. It's been so long since I bought any material. Yeah. Anyways, it's a good idea to, you know, collect some stuff if you think of building something in the future. We've got some wood shavings about an inch or so, and I packed it down because these little chicks are tiny. The other thing is the heat lamp that we got to put this in. I picked this guy up from Princess Auto, mailed right to my door, and they sent the lamp as well, the bulb. So this guy is going to be suspended above the coop to keep my little chickies warm. Again, you can pick these up at Princess Auto. They've got all sorts of goodies. It says it should be 36 inches away from combustibles, which in my opinion is really far away, but that's what they recommend. Maybe have a rope that doesn't break. Chain! All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We got our wirer in,
Yeah.
and now what we have to do,
Yeah, chicks to take out.
we have the chicks to take out. So what we have to do, buddy,
Yeah.
is we have to take the chicks. And you grab, I'm gonna do it, okay? You're just gonna watch, because this is, we take them and we dunk their heads in the water so they know where the water is.
That's silly. It's so loud. You can pet them.
The chickens appear to be settling in okay. The temperature is in and around 85 degrees. Ideally, we want to be around between 95 and 100 degrees to keep them comfy. The way you can tell if they're comfortable is if they're not quite bunching up. They're currently bunching up a little bit, but it might be more of a safety thing than a cold thing. So we're gonna try to increase the temperature slightly. Again, everything's got to kind of heat up. The heat lamp is doing its job. We got the blanket on top that's going to keep us relatively warm. It's a wool blanket. So we're gonna monitor this and make sure everything's ideal temperatures. And if we have to, we'll increase the temperature in the room slightly in order to keep these guys comfortable. It's critical for the first couple of days to get them, you know, and then you can slowly start lowering the temperature. Well guys, all's well that ends well. We've got the chicken coop in its final location. We've got some special chickens coming for this little guy. We've got some silky chicks coming. They're just little eggs right now. They're still getting sat on. So once those guys are all ready to go, this is gonna be their home. Anytime you can repurpose something and reuse it as opposed to building it from scratch, it's a good thing. Especially when it's somebody else that's giving it away for free. I still gotta put the legs on here, but I don't think you guys wanna watch that. That's gonna be fun, but anyways, join me on the next one.